Now we'll see how to create the item catalog and categories inside of the catalog. We'll take this sample data. I'm giving the task name as catalog. So catalog under categories. Catalog under categories. So if I talk about my current project, there we created simple hierarchy for catalog and categories. Ideally, they don't need any catalog. Since it is a mandatory as per system, we given the catalog name as a just item. We given the name as catalog name as a item. Within that, we listed out all the categories to manage the items as per the classification. Okay. So these are the different categories we created. The catalog name we given as a item. Within that, we are going to maintain the different items with the help of different categories, nothing but classifications. When you talk about catalog, catalog contains specific singular multiple categories, we can say. Okay, catalog means it contains categories. Category is nothing but classification of items. We can classify the items with the help of categories, and multiple categories you can have within the catalog. Now we'll go and see how to create the catalog, and within the catalog how to create the categories. Now what are the example we are seeing here? This is simple catalog and category. Okay, I can say just plot. There will be catalog, under that there will be list of categories. As per your requirement, you can create hierarchies within these categories. Okay, you can create one catalog. Within that, you can have one category. Under that, you can have subcategory. Under subcategory, you can have another category. Finally, you can have an item under that. We will test the both scenarios, how to create the very flat catalog and categories where you can have the simple hierarchy, and along with that, how to create catalog and categories with multiple hierarchies also we will test. First, we'll see how to create the catalog and the categories. Go to implementation project. Click on overview, open the project. Here you can search for the term called as catalog. Okay, search with the term called as catalog. And here you can find define basic catalogs and for product information management. The advanced categories we cannot create and use. That is not scope of inventory subscription. If you take inventory subscription, that allows you to create the basic catalogs only. We cannot create advanced catalogs. For that, other applications related subscriptions are required. That is not related to us. Go to this task. Define basic catalogs for product information management. Click on this task. You can expand same here. Now we can see task called as manage functional area catalogs. Okay, this is nothing but task list. Okay, this is the task list name. Once you click on the task list, it will list out all the tasks which are available in this task list. So what task we required? Manage functional area catalogs. Click on go to task icon. In this environment, you can see all these catalogs. Okay, you can see all the catalogs in this environment. And here we are able to see all these catalogs because these catalogs are created as a public catalogs. If any catalog is created by any user as a private, that user only can have access to those catalogs. Now here we are able to see many catalogs means these are our public catalogs. Any user can see these catalogs if they have access to manage catalogs page or manage functional area catalogs task. So these all are public catalogs. That is the reason we are able to see. There might be catalogs which are created as private. Those we cannot see here from directly. From the same user you can see from which user those catalogs are created as a private. Those you can see from that user only. Let's see how to create our own catalog. Click on create. Functional area selection is not mandatory. Leave it. Okay. That means the catalog we are going to use in which applications. Okay. Which applications we are going to use that you can specify here. We are going to use in the asset management applications or contracts or planning application. Order entry means order management or inventory. So instead of selecting functional area, you can create directly. So you can just give the catalog name. I'll give the name as Mayo item catalog. And provide same as a description. Control that master or inventory organization. Master means item master. Organization means child inventory organization. This catalog we want to control at what level? If you set at master level, what are the items you are going to assign to this catalog related categories? If you assign any item from item master, the same item is assigned to which child inventories, that information also will reflect. If you select organization, the item master level, you may have multiple items, but whatever you are dealing at organization level, whatever you assign to child organization level, those only can be assigned to this catalog related categories level. Ideally, we select master level. So any item you will be able to assign to this catalog related categories. Fine. So assign item to leaf level category only and allow multiple item category assignments. These we will discuss later. First, we have to create catalog. Within that, after creating categories, we can understand what is the meaning of it. But now you can just talk about public. If this checkbox is enabled, any user can see this catalog in this instance. If I disable the checkbox, only my user can see this catalog from this page. Other users cannot see. That is the meaning of public. If you disable, it will become private. This catalog can be accessed by only my user in this page. Keep it as a public only. Click on save and continue. Okay, here is the catalog name. So expand it. Under that, we don't have any categories. So select this catalog. Under this catalog, we are going to create the categories. Under this catalog, we are going to create the categories. Select catalog and click on create category. Okay. And here you can give the category name. Let's create these as a different categories. Okay. Before that, I'll create one category called as medical equipment. Object category with the name medical equipment already exists. Okay. I'll give the name as med equipment. It's medical equipment. Okay, medical equipment. And restrict category to item assignments only. We'll discuss these all points. We'll discuss. Now you can say create another. And let's create a few categories here. Just give the name and say create another. Create another. So these all are different categories to manage the relevant items. So I create another. Create another. Create another. So this is how you can create the categories. Say okay. So our catalog name is Mayo item catalog. Under that, these are the different categories. Under these categories, if you are to create the subcategories, yes, you can create. Okay, that we'll see by creating one more catalog. So if I take the actual implementation, so if whatever I'm referring as our current implementation for one of the healthcare industry, the hospitals. So this is how we created catalog and category. There is no subcategories we created under that. Okay, we given the catalog name as item, all the categories we listed out. So there are no subcategories, only direct categories we created, and we assigned items to these categories. Okay. So we'll see when we create item, how those can be assigned to specific category, we'll go through. Now, so here, so from here you can assign the item. For example, I want to assign medical equipment category related item to this category. Okay, medical equipment category. To this, I want to assign the items. From here, I can add the items into this category, or else at the time of item creation, if you select the item is belongs to med equipment, automatically that system will display here. Okay, automatically system will classify that item is belongs to so and so category. We'll see that after creating the item, we will see. And one more point here. Just say save and close. There are few points what we have to understand related to this item category. We will discuss. Okay, we will discuss. Those all are related to the check boxes, whatever we have seen that we have to understand when we deal with these item catalogs. We'll discuss. We'll discuss. So now this item is created as a public. Okay. Say for example, we create one more item, one more catalog. So I'm giving name as. So I'll give as Mayo. Mayo. I'm going to disable public. So what it will do? It will create data security. Data security will be enabled means this catalog will be available only for Mayo user. Say yes. Inside, I am not going to create any categories. Just for our testing purpose, I am creating. Okay, I disable public. Now say save and do continue. Or you can say save and close by clicking on the drop down. Say save and close. Now this user is able to see two catalogs here. One is Mayo item catalog and the another one is Mayo. Rest of all are public, so we are able to see those also. Now connect to the instance with a different user. So connect to this instance with a different user. I'm going to connect as a geo. Now go to search page. If you want to access from the project, yes, you can access, or else directly you can go to search. This page we call as global search. Any task which is available in this instance, you can find from here. Search for catalog. So define basic catalogs for product information management. Click on this task. That is a task list. This is a task. Manage functional area catalogs. If you go here, here you can find only one catalog. User is geo. Scroll little down. You can see from Mayo only one, which we created as a public catalog. What is that? One more we have as a two we created or private, I guess we created two private. I don't remember as we disabled for first one. Now see, anyway, that point we'll go and check. Now you can see the geo user is not able to see those Mayo catalog from that user login. Reason we disabled public, that is the reason this user is not able to see. Sign out and connect as a Mayo user. Go to manage implementation projects. Search for catalogs. Click on this task list. Expand it. Go to functional area catalogs. Scroll a little down. Yet this user is able to see these two catalogs. We'll check how we created this catalog. Click on details. So public, ideally that should be displayed from that other user also. I think we didn't scroll. This we created as a private. This is a private only. It should display. I mean, it should not display one and it should display other one. Why it is not? 1 second, we'll check. So that is a functionality of the checkbox to understand. I think we didn't scroll properly last time. The application error and all it is showing. The scrolling it is stopping. Wait for some time. After I, it is not displaying here anything. There's some scrolling related issue. Let's let me click on list view. Say load more items. Click on load more items. Click on load more. Somehow it is not allowing us to move to further. That a reason could be that there is some error message we have seen. That may be, but that is the meaning of that public checkbox. You try to understand. When you practice, you try from your end. Okay. Let's go back to Mayo. Fine. Now, we'll create one more catalog with multiple hierarchies. Okay. We'll see how to create the catalog and categories with the different hierarchies. Go to manage implementation projects. Search for catalogs. Click on this task list. Expand it. Click on go to task. Click on create. Okay. Here, let's create one catalog. Take example, Amazon. Here, so there is catalog name as all. Under all only, we have all these categories. All these categories. If you select books as a category, one of the category, under that you have subcategory called as medical books or else English learning books. Here you can take all as a catalog name. Under that catalog, okay, we have these as a different categories. These are the different categories. Under these categories, we have subcategories. Or else, if you want to create, so this each and everything as a separate catalog, you can create, okay, books as a catalog. Under books, you can create all these as a subcat. These all as, see, you can create books as a one catalog. Under that, all these you can create as a categories. Under those categories, you can create this as a subcategories. That's how you can create. Or else, all is the catalog. Under that, okay, we have a so different categories. One of the category name is books. Within that, we have all the different books. X book, medical. This is how you can have a hierarchy also. We'll create one category. Okay, we'll create one catalog and category. You can understand how we can create multiple levels. So here I'm going to give say Amazon. Just I'll give the name as Amazon. Else Amazon all catalog name. The same you can take as a description and say save and do continue. select it. First, we'll take one of the category name is books. Select it, click on create. So books is the category name. Say create another. The other one will create mobiles. Okay. Mobiles. So we created two categories. Say okay. Okay. This information is enough for our understanding. So now, under books, I want to have subcategories. Now select books. Okay, select books category and click on create category. Okay, books is already one category. I want to create subcategory under books. So select books category, click on create. Okay. Here in the books, I want to create the subcategory called as textbooks. Okay, textbooks is the subcategory. Say okay. Now under books, we have textbooks. Under textbooks, again, I want to have further subcategory. If you go to textbooks, again, you have a subcategories. School textbooks, engineering textbooks, okay, science and maths. So here, let's create one subcategory called as medical. You select this textbooks, click on create category. Medical is the another subcategory in textbooks. Save okay. So this is how you can create the hierarchy. The same way for mobiles also, you can create the subcategory, and within the subcategory, further subcategories also you can create, and you can maintain the items. Now we have to assign the items to medical. Okay, we have to assign the items to medical. Here you can go to details. At the time of this catalog creation, whatever the information we provide, you can see here. Now, assign items to leaf level category only. Leaf level category means lowest level. Here, if you take books, here what is the lowest level? Lowest level is medical. This we call as leaf category. Okay. If this checkbox is enabled, you can assign the items to only this leaf category, medical. Okay, you cannot assign any item to textbooks. If you assign to textbooks, that book is medical book or engineering book or school book or science and maths related book. There won't be any clarity. So if you want to allow the users to assign the items to lowest level of category, that only we are calling as leaf category, this checkbox should be enabled. By default, it is enabled when you create. If you remove this checkbox, you can assign the items any level. Books category level also you can assign, but there is no meaning in that. Those are the textbooks or story books or some other books. You cannot have any clarity. That is the reason by default the checkbox is enabled as leaf level category, so that you can assign the items at lowest level of the category only. These levels you cannot assign. Okay, is any level you cannot assign, only lowest level. That is the meaning of leaf level. And allow multiple item category assignments. Multiple item assignments means, okay, here, this we discuss. Multiple item category assignment. Say, for example, I am going to create one item. That item I want to assign to multiple categories. Okay, say there is one book. That book is part of two leaf level categories. Okay, One leaf level category is medical. Okay, one leaf level category is medical. Along with that, the same item, the same book is falls under another category also. If you want to assign the same item to more than one category, you have to enable this checkbox. So that, okay, you can assign the same item to multiple categories. Allow multiple item category assignments means one item can be assigned to multiple categories. That is the meaning of allow multiple item category assignments. So that is the purpose of those checkboxes we have to understand. Okay. So this is how once you create item, again we'll come back to this the catalog and category page. There we will see how system is going to assign, or else if you want to assign, how to assign, that we will discuss. So this is what we have to understand about this catalog and category concept. Okay. So here catalog means group of categories. Category means classification of items or classification of subcategories also you can take. Just now we have seen the example. Category can have sub-classifications also, or else category we refer for the classification of items. Why we are going to create these catalogs and categories? For reporting purpose. Not only for reporting purpose and accounting purpose also we can use. When we set up some accounting related rules and all, those you can set these categories level. Apart from that, if you want to generate the reports, okay, which category of items we are purchasing more, which category of items we are selling more, or any other analysis if you want to do, this category concept will be useful. It's all about grouping the items which are very relevant. So that's all about catalog and category. Once again, we'll come back and we'll go through. So in this stage, this is what we can understand. After creating items, again, we'll come back and we will verify how those items are reflecting at categories level. We will see that. So that's all about here. Let's add whatever another category we added into our list. So med equipment. Yeah. So that's all about item catalogs. It's all about item catalogs. Item attributes and profile options we'll see later. First, we'll create the item. Okay, templates also we'll see later. Now we'll see how to create the item. Okay, how to create the item.
Yeah, one question on categories.
Please.
So if you assign an item to one category and I'm creating, so you created one catalog, right? And you created categories. So you are going to assign items at leaf category. I'm going to create a catalog. So can I assign same item to my category?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that is possible. Okay. There is no restriction across possible. Okay. So whatever the checkboxes we have over there, whatever discussed, that is within the catalog. Okay. Within the catalog, across the categories, the same can be assigned or not, that control they give it. By default, the items can be assigned to multiple catalog related categories across the catalogs.
Okay.
Within the catalog, across the categories, if you want to assign, you should enable the checkbox.
Okay.
Yeah. If you disable that leaf level item assignments, any level, any subcategory level also you can assign the item.
Okay, so we can assign same item to multiple categories.
Multiple, yes, possible.
Okay.
Yeah. Fine. Now we'll see how to create the item. After creating item, again we walk through these details. Whatever we have to go through once again, we will see one by one. So primarily we'll go and see how to create the item. So if you want to create the item, okay, if you want to create the item, we require certain roles. But without assigning any the item creation related roles, we are going to create the item now. How it is possible? By default, within the application implementation consultant role, the item creation related roles also included. Okay, because of that, without assigning product management related roles to this user, we will be able to create the item. During the item creation, I'll explain which roles we require to create the item. Those points we'll discuss. Now, without assigning any roles to our current user, we are going to create the item. How that is possible? We have access to application implementation consultant role. Inside of the application implementation consultant role, we have product management related roles also. So that role is going to allow us to create the item from our current user, even you not yet assigned any product management related roles. This is the point we have to understand. So we discussed, okay, when you create item, this all will come into the picture. Your item class, unit of measurements, what type of item is, it falls under which life cycle phase, and what is the item status, okay, and templates, and catalogs. Within the catalogs, what categories we have, attributes, these all. And again, this also will have an impact related to item. Okay, these all are related to, this all works along with the item only. These all are related to item. How you are going to manage the item, which type, which phase, which status, this item when you create, by using which template, which attributes you want to set, and how that item should behave, whether you can edit that item number, etc. That all you can set as a profile options. Right? We'll see that. Let's create item, and again we'll come across all this. We'll discuss. I didn't assign any role to this user, okay, related to product management. Still, I can create the item from this user because of application implementation consultant role. Go to navigator. Within the navigator, you can find product management. So within the product management, expand product management, within that we have product information management. Here already we discussed the relevant points. In the product management, we have product information management, Oracle Fusion Product Information Management, we call it PIM. If you take the subscription for Oracle Fusion Inventory, you get access to Oracle Fusion product model. You will get through PIM, Product Information Management, you will get access to, you are allowed to use this Fusion product model. With this product model, what you can do? You can do all this. So item structures are related to manufacturing related applications. If you are going to implement, you can use it. As of now, we can create items and item catalogs. When you talk about items, these all setups are related to item only. That is the reason separately we are not discussing all these we can create from product model. So to create item, all these are required. That is the reason these all also we are creating by using the product model only. You create all these, if you set up all these as per a requirement, so you'll be able to create the items by using this application. Right? Now, that is the reason we are able to see here product information management. From product information management, if you go to this, you can have access to these all applications. But we have to limit to use that product information management, which activities are part of this product model, which activities, these three only. You may see something else, but we don't have any rights to use those from product information management. Your subscription is limited to inventory application. Notice this point. Now we will create item. Okay, the navigator, you can see product management because of application implementation consultant role. If you don't have access to application implementation consultant role, still if you want to have access to product management, say you are working for inventory department, you want to have access to product management, we have a separate roles. We'll discuss all those. So just click on product management click on product information management. Okay, product information management, PIM. We call it as a PIM. Click on PIM. Okay, click on PIM. Here, go to task list. Go to task list. Okay, here we have a task called as create item. Create item. Click on create item. So for this user, we given permission to create items from item master inventory organization, right? That you can select. So this from which user we are trying to create item, that is very important. Whether that user got access to the item organizations and item classes, that's very, very important. Yes, at the time of item class creation, or say the root item class level, we created one child item class also, right? Child item class also we created for our discussion purpose. And anyway, reality we use mostly root item class only. The root item class level we included Mayo as well as roles also we included. So now you will be able to create from this user items from our item master inventory organization by using the item class as a root item class. So select our item master organization. Say Mayo, search, select. So item class is root item class. Okay, the root item class only. Because root item class level only we added Mayo, and this organization also we added. That is the reason you can just create items with this. Fine. Now you can select templates. These all are item templates. Okay, item templates. From where we are getting these all item templates, those all item templates are available at root item class level. We will see. First, we'll create item. After creating item, I'll take you through that. How to create our own item templates and how to assign it item class level. We will discuss all those. So what you are able to see here as a item templates, these all are available at this root item class level. Whatever available at this root item class level, you are able to see here. That's all. Now, say we want to create an item which we want to purchase and store in the inventory and sell to the customers. Okay. With this behavior, we want to create an item. For that, you can use the template called as finished good template. Within this, all the parameters are set as we can purchase that item. The item can be purchased, the item can be stored in the warehouse, item can be sold to the customer. All the item attributes are available within this template level. We will see the templates also. Okay, for now, just try to understand the purpose of template, or else you can select purchased item template. The purchased item template also, there are parameters or say attributes are set. Item can be purchased, item can be stored in the inventory, means it's stockable, and item can be sold to the customer. These attributes are available in these templates. For our testing purpose, let's select purchased item template. Okay, select it, or else double click. Okay. 2 times I just clicked, selected another one also. Double click, it would get selected. Now, within this item master inventory organization, by using this item class, we are going to create the item. In that item, whatever the attributes we required, those we are going to copy from this template. So what this template will copy and all, we will see after creating item. Now say, okay. If you want to select multiple templates, yes, you can select. So from the multiple templates, what are the attributes are available, all system will copy. That's all. Now say okay. So ensure that the item class with the modified attributes are deployed before creating a new item. Do you want to continue? Okay. So item class with the modification. If you do any modification at item class level, that you have to submit for a deployment. That is a message. We didn't do any modifications and all. Say yes. Let's click on yes. I think somebody did some changes. It is not generating the number. Seems to somebody did some changes. What we can do is you can go to item class. Or else directly you can go to search page. So manage item classes. This task you can access from the project or else from this search page. Okay. This is the root item class. Click on edit. Go to item management. Here somebody set to user defined. You can set to sequence generated. So starting number, I want to give as 1001. It should increment by 1. That's all. Description is user defined. User will enter the description. If you go to security, here already we added our inventory organizations, right? Here you can select. You can see. Okay, we added for users, we added for roles also. Any one is enough. You may add for user level or role level. Anything is fine. But for our understanding purpose to test it, we added 2 levels. In the same way for the Dallas inventory also we added. That is there. Now you can say save it. This is the root item class. The extract metadata and all not required. That's fine. It would be deployed. No issues. The changes what we did, it will reflect. Now we'll go and create the item by using this root item class. Or else what you can do is when you are practicing, since this is a root item class, this is a practice instance, people can keep updating the information at root item class. For that, what you can do is you can create your own item class by using this root item class. By using that, you can do the practice. Okay, that also you can do. Reality, if client wants to go, use this root item class, we can set up everything at root item class. Otherwise, we can create another item classes also under the root item class. Those you can use. Like here we created like this. These also you can use. If you want to use this item class level, you have to set that security. Okay, which user from which inventory automation, what they can do, all you can set this. Okay, now we'll proceed with this only root item class. So typically we use root item class when you do the implementations. Fine. Now we updated. Now we'll go and create the item. Go to navigator, product information management. And here let's discuss one point. We discussed about catalogs and categories, and we have seen how to create. If you refer EBS, in EBS we have one key flex field for this. EBS we have one key flex field, category key flex field. So by using that, you can create the structure accordingly. You can maintain the values and you can select. Here dynamically you are able to create the structure hierarchy. Here we don't have any key flex field in the Fusion. You compare with EBS, that is a note you have to take if you are from EBS background. Let's create item. click on create item, select our inventory organization, Mayo item master. Yes, root item class, this item master have access to this root item class. You can select finished good or purchased item template, because we need attributes to use that item in purchasing process, on the warehouse process, as well as sales process. So those all attributes are available in this template. Select purchased item template. Later we will open and see these templates, and we'll see how to create our own templates, or else by using the existing templates, how to copy and create the new templates also we'll discuss. For now, just take the template called as purchased item template, select and click on OK. Say yes. Now see, it is taking the number. The root item class level, the item number generation be given with some sequence, right? It should start from 1001 we given. So it is just showing in masking it, later it will display. So this item class level we given, item description is user defined. User can write it. Okay, user can provide the item name. User can provide the item name. So what item name we can give here? Say for example, we'll create item called as surgical table. Okay, surgical table is the item. Now you can see item status. Okay, you can see the item status here. Already we discussed about item statuses, right? Item status. By default, Oracle is providing two item statuses. Two item statuses. Those are active and inactive. Let's select active. Later, after by changing how it will reflect on the item, those points we'll discuss. Somebody created this development status. By default, you get only these two values. Okay, select active. And life cycle phase we discussed. Okay, life cycle phases also we discussed. By default, Oracle is not going to provide any value for life cycle phases. So life cycle phase class types they are providing, but life cycle phases they are not giving. By using those class types, you can create a number of life cycle phases as per your manufacturing process and all. If you are not doing any manufacturing activities for the items and all, we need only one life cycle called as production. Okay, production. That means just you are going to store the items, the inventory. Reality life cycle phase is not applicable. Since the field is mandatory, you should provide some value. The very relevant value is production. Okay, means the product is ready, it's a finished product. It is ready to, that is ready, it is available. You are not working on that item for manufacturing or assembling for some other purposes. Just set as a production. Okay. Life cycle phase you can select as a production. And user item types, that also we discussed. Okay, the item type is nothing but user item type. You can create, like you can create different item types. Okay, though that item type you can choose when you create item. There are many types. These all types Oracle only providing. Apart from this, if you want to create anything else, yes, you can create. So whether this item is falls under manufacturing related item or some other assembling or different classifications we have for item type, accordingly you can choose. Only one time we have one time item, this is, or else some kit item. Okay, so our finished good item, this and all you can select. Okay, so keep it as a purchased item. And so here we have seen, okay, so item, by using the item class we are creating item. The item type, item creation level we are able to see. Life cycle phase also we selected as production. Item status we selected active. And unit of measurements and all, where we can select. We'll see that. Okay. So here we are giving those details. Now, under overview, you can select the primary unit of measurements. Created unit of measurements, those you can select here. Okay, those all you available here, you can select. Now, what item we are creating? Surgical table, that we don't measure with these measurements, right? Surgical table, we cannot call it as bundle or bag or bottle or box. Surgical table, you can measure with the unit of measurement called as each. Count as 1, 2, 3. So that you can use each as a unit of measurement for this. If you are creating items which are relevant, where these measurements are useful, you can pick the right one. Here you can select unit of measurement as a each. Anyone you can choose. I am choosing this EA. Because this is a practice instance, right? Everybody created in their own style. So select it. EA we are selecting, it's nothing but each. Fine. So this is how you can select. So item creation time, you have to select the unit of measurement. Unit of measure you can call. And go to this item. And go to specifications. Go to specifications. Which template we selected? Purchased item template we selected. Within the purchased item template, what are the attributes are available? You can see here. Go to purchasing tab here. Go to purchasing tab. Click on purchasing tab or call it as purchasing hyperlink. Your system is selecting purchased, yes. That means system is saying we purchase surgical tables. Okay. And purchasable. See, we purchase, but are you going to purchase or not? If you are going to purchase, really, if you want to create the purchase orders and all, you have to set purchasable, yes. How system is taking this purchased and purchasable as yes? That yes, this purchased is we call as one item attributes. For this item related behavior, we can set with these fields. These all we call as item attributes. Which item? Surgical table item. These all are the fields or check boxes. What you see, these all we call as item attributes. The purchased yes, purchasable yes. Okay, purchased yes, you may set. If you set purchasable no, you cannot create items with the, when you create the items, when you want to create the purchase order, in that purchase order, you cannot select this item. As per your organization, you purchase these items, but now you are not purchasing. Now you don't want to purchase. That means you can set to yes. Okay, as per our organization process, we purchase. Purchasable, if you said no, we purchase, but now you don't want to purchase. So these from where it is taken from the template only. At the time of item creation, we selected template called as purchased items. Okay, purchased item, finished good templates we selected purchased item. From there it is taking these as a yes, these are the no, this is yes, etc. etc. Now again go to inventory hyperlink or inventory tab you can call. Go to inventory. So your system is displaying inventory item. Okay. So this surgical table is inventory item. Okay, we maintain the surgical tables we store in the inventory. Okay, you store, but you want to store really? Yes means it will allow to maintain the stock. Otherwise, you maintain the stock in the inventory, but now you don't want to maintain. Okay, set to yes. When it is inventory item, you have to store it. Otherwise, sometimes you may not store it. Okay, that's how these attributes are coming from the same template. Okay, we will create new templates also. Those we have to create at item class level. Okay, item class level we have to create. So this remaining other parameters also you can see the different parameters. When we are dealing with the different concepts, we will come across the different parameters. For now, just try to understand. So these are the parameters for the items. The same way, if you go to sales and order management, you can see customer ordered as. That means we can create sales order with this item. Okay, sales order with this item. See here, if you see purchased and purchasable both are yes, you can purchase this item. If inventory item under stocked yes means you can maintain the stock against that item within the inventory. The sales and the order management tab, if you see customer ordered enabled as yes and customer ordered and customer order enabled, this you can like sell to the customer. Okay, you can create the sales order and you can pick that item and you can ship to the customer. So this all we are deciding with item attributes only. These are complete information, yes or no or none, something else. What you see here, everything is coming from item template. If you want to set all these, maybe you can set for one item or two items, three items or 10 items. If you are creating hundreds and thousands of items, it is not a simple task. That is the reason always we use templates. From template level, you can set which is yes, which is no, as per that item real process in our organization. Say you have few items which you purchase and which you use in your organization. Okay, maybe in the manufacturing process you may use. In that, we will set the attributes like, okay, we'll create one template. You are dealing with one item. What you do is you purchase and you use this item in your manufacturing process. You never sell that. In that case, create one template. The template under purchasing related attributes, you set you purchase and purchasable, and inventory. You can set all these attributes, inventory items, stockable as yes, but you are not going to sell to the customers. Then these you can set to no. Okay, these you can set to no. That means if you try to create the sales orders with this item won't be available. If it is set to yes, then only it will be available. So that's how you can create one template, okay, where you purchase and use internally for manufacturing process. Or else other item is you never purchase, but you sell to the customer. Reason you are manufacturing. You can create another template for the manufactured item and we sell to the customer. There you don't set any, in the template, you don't set purchasing related attributes as yes. You set to no. You never purchase the item because you are manufacturing that item in your manufacturing unit. You never purchase it. Always you make it and you sell to the customers. In that scenario, you don't set the purchased and purchasable as yes, set as a no, where a template level, so that it will be copied to item. And in the inventory and sales order processing, you can set. You store in the items in this inventory and you sell to the customers. In sales and order management, you set to yes. Okay. So this is how you can set. Okay. And I'll set anyway here as yes, which is coming from the template. I don't want to change. Later we will see all those points. Okay. So this is how the templates are useful. Otherwise, setting each and every parameter one time, two times, okay, for one or two items, for all the items, it would be very much challenging. The best option is we use templates always. Done. Now, so go to here structures and all, nothing. The structures, the item structure is not applicable. If this item, whatever you are creating, is related to manufacturing process, you can create the structure, that the spare parts, etc., assembling or something else, all you can list out. Before that, you have to create the item structures, nothing but bill of material. That is not related to our process. That is completely manufacturing application related information. Attachments also not applicable for us. Now, this item where we are creating by selecting our item master. Now, if you go to associations, you can see this item is available in item master. Okay, to create the item, we selected our item master inventory. Okay, MIM master, Mayo item master. This is what we selected. And we, by selecting the item class, we created item. This item is required by which warehouses? In which warehouses you are going to maintain the stock related to this item? Where you are going to maintain the quantities? To that item, that inventory organizations, you have to assign this item. Now you can go to, just you can click on select and add. We are going to assign this item to our child inventory. Our child inventory name is Mayo. Already this item is available in the item master. we selected during the item creation. Now the same item we are going to assign to our child inventory. Here organization means code, select always organization name, search. It is there already in the within this item master only this item is created. It is there. Now this we want to assign to dollars inventory. Select dollars inventory. And if you are okay with the template, what you selected at item master level, the same template you can accept, or else if you want to select here once again, you can select. Okay, I mean, you have to select same template. If you are okay, you can select here. So which one we selected? Purchased item. This is there at item master level. Okay, item master level, it is there. The same you can select. Or else for our dollars inventory for item, when you are going to use these items within this inventory organization, how you are going to deal that item. Some items in one warehouse you may purchase and you may store in the inventory and you may sell to the customer. In some warehouses, you purchase and you use in the organization. Some warehouses, you may just get into that warehouse from your manufacturing unit and you may sell to the customer. So as per the warehouse wise, which attributes need to be enabled, which attributes need to be disabled, as per that warehouse process, you can assign the templates. Okay. So whatever you have at item master level, it is not mandatory. You have to follow the same. As per reality, you can assign the relevant template. Now we are proceeding with the same template at our child organization level also. Now click on apply. We selected dollars inventory and we selected same template. Whatever we selected item creation time at item master level, same we selected. Now click on done. Now the item which is created in this item master, which item? This item, which is created within this, that we assign to dollars inventory. If you are going to record the transactions in the dollars inventory, this item would be available in the dollars, created in the item master, assigned to dollars inventory. Okay, so this is the point we have to understand. Now, this item is belongs to which category you can select here. Go to categories, click on add, click on add. This item should belongs to which category. Okay, within the catalog we have categories. Select our catalog. Catalog is Mayo catalog. Just wait. So Mayo item catalog, right? Mayo item catalog. So in this, we created a number of categories. This item is belongs to which category? That you have to select. Okay, this item, surgical table, say this is belongs to medical equipment. I'm selecting this. Yeah. Now you can say save and close. So save and close. Item is created. The item is created. Now we can check that item. Okay, we can check the item. So go to task list, click on manage items. So we are at what item class? Root item class. Yes, we are using root item class only. We have permissions to root item class only. So what we can do is you can find your item here. You can provide the description. What is the name we given? So surgical table, right? Give the description, search. Make sure that you are at right item class level. Now see, item is created, item number is 1001. That's what we given at root item class level. Given under in the root item class level, the number generation should start from 1001. That is the first number. If you create one more item, it will create 1002. And it is showing two items. Two items are same, 1001, 1001. Why it is showing two records? The description is surgical table. Why it is showing two records? You can see. The item is available in the item master. Since that is created in item master, the same item is assigned to Mayo dollars inventory. That's what you can see here. Okay, that's what you can see. So this is assigned. Fine. Yeah. So this is all. You can click and you can see. You can click on that item. You can see here all those details. Anything, just how that item is created, which attributes are available, etc. You can see all this. Fine. Go to sales and order management. And why here these all are disabled? Okay. Why here it is showing us we cannot change now. Where we are at child inventory, Mayo dollars inventory. If I go to sales and order management tab, now you cannot change. Okay. Customer order is yes or no, you cannot change. What is coming from item master, that you have to accept. When you are creating item master inventory we selected, and we selected template, accordingly it is defaulting. Whatever we have in the template is coming here automatically. And if you go to purchasing, okay, so few attributes, yes, you can change. If you go to inventory, just go to inventory, and these few you can change, but few are freezed. You are free. How? Why it is system is displaying like that? If you go to master, you can see master. Go to master here, see Mayo item master organization code, you can see here, and click on the same item. Here, if you go to specifications, so everything is open. See, all the fields are open. You just go to purchasing, or else go to purchasing, what we discussed. So everything is open. So dollars inventory level, few are freezed. If you go to sales and order management tab, everything is open. And if you go to inventory, most of the attributes are open here also. Few what is set to, few are which are not available as per template, those it won't display here. We have to enable certain things, then only it will work. Okay. So purchasing enabled. I'll just open the same in another tab. One second. So go to product information management. Go to manage items. Item name is surgical table. Okay, here already we selected the same instance. I'm opening under two different tabs. So this item, what we selected is item master. Okay, Mayo item master. Now here I'll select item which is assigned to child inventory. Click on this item number. Now here go to tab called as purchasing. Select purchasing tab. Okay, this is the master level item. The same item, master level. Now go to child organization. Go to specifications. Go to purchasing. Okay, compare. Here, almost except this field, it is not applicable, so it is freezing. Except these, all are open at master level. You go to child organization, see, not only that, there are other fields also which are freezed. The same way, Go to manufacturing. For example, if you use this item in the manufacturing, ignore it. Let's proceed with our relevant. Go to inventory. Okay. So we'll compare just for our understanding. Go to manufacturing. All are open. Now go to child organization level. Go to manufacturing. Most of the fields are freezed. And go to inventory at master level. Go to sale inventory at child organization level. Okay. You're almost same. Okay, that is okay. And go to sales and order management at child as well as go to at master organization level for the same item. Okay, sales and order management. This item is at item master level. And the same like sales and order management. See here. Here all the attributes are open. You can change. You can set yes or no or something else. But child organization level, you cannot set all those. Whatever set at master level, the same you have to follow. So this all we can decide. We can set. The customer order can be managed at what level? Master level or child organization level. The same way at all other attributes also, what level you can manage. That means what you see here at child organization level, Mayo dollars inventory level as a freeze, for all those attributes can be managed at item master organization level. That's how the attributes are set. That's how the attributes are set. We'll go and see that point. I'm opening one more tab. So open multiple tabs. You can easily compare instead of switching. So go to project, or you can go to directly search page. Here search for operational attributes, item attributes. Okay, go to manage operational attribute groups. Here. Okay. Manage item attribute groups and attributes. You can go to this task. Okay, manage item attributes, groups and attributes. Go to this task, click on go to task icon. Item attribute groups and attributes. Go to this task. Oh, sorry, not this. The above one, sorry. Is not showing displaying. Let's search once again. So this is the task, manage operational attribute groups. Is hiding. No worries, directly you can search from search page. Task name is operational attributes. Click on this task. So here you can see all the attributes. Now let's talk about any one of the attributes here. So go to purchasing. And the same purchasing, you can go at item master level, child organization level also. Else if not this, let's go to sales and order management tab. And here also you can select sales and order management tab. It would be easy for us to understand. Now, so we are talking about sales and order management. Okay. So item is same. This item is available in the master. The same item is assigned. This item is assigned to child dollar segment. Now we are at what tab? The selected tab is sales and order management in both cases. Now go to the attribute group called as sales and order management. Scroll. Or else you can filter, just enable filter, it would be easy for us. Enable filter, search for sales. Okay, sales. Ignore that pop-up. Sales and order management. Now, see this item, same item. Okay, this is at master inventory level. So customer order, set to yes. If I go to child inventory, customer order is system is copying the same which is available at master organization level for the same item. I cannot change here. The reason you can find here. Customer order, right? Here you can search for, here you can see customer order. Customer order. For this attribute, what level you can control? Master level. Okay, you can control at master level. Since it is set to control at master level, so for the item, the master inventory level only you can change to S to no or no to S. This level you are not able to change. The reason is the customer order attribute is set as master level. If you want to change at organization level, you can select organization level. If you select like this, if you go to our Dallas inventory, you will be able to set to yes or no to yes to no or no to yes. Anything you can set. So each attribute is decided whether the attribute can be modified or controlled at master level or organization level. Organization means child inventory. Go to another. So customer order enabled, or else I'll take something else. Here, see, back to back enabled. This is one of the concept. Okay, when we work on order management, we'll see this. Okay, back to back enabled. The attribute you can change here. You can set to yes or no. What level we are in? Dallas inventory, organization level, not item master level. Now go to the back to back enabled attribute. You see here, back to back enabled. What level it is set? Organization level. That is the reason our Dallas inventory organization level, okay, Mayo Dallas inventory level, that for that item, you can change that attribute. You can set. Go to the same here. You can set. Since you are creating item within the item master, anyway, item master level, everything you can do. But you can do certain changes at organization level or not. That always depends on how that control is set to that attribute within the instance environment. This is the point you have to understand. What you set here accordingly to work. Anyway, by default, so everything is possible at item master level. The same attributes can be modified, can be set as per your business process or as per your requirement within that different applications or activities or process. For specific organization, you can decide within this attribute level only. So these are the different attributes. Okay, these are the different attributes. And I searched for only this. You just, if you go with open search, you can see all. Enter. So these are the attributes. These all are the attributes. These are all attributes only we have here. Okay. Under manufacturing tab, what you see here, I'm going to item master. You go to manufacturing. So whatever the attributes you see here, let's wait. It is not fetching. Select manufacturing.
So those item attributes control is at template level.
Sorry.
So are those controls at template level?
No. Template level is just which need to be copied.
Okay.
Item creation time.
Item creation.
Yes, no means no. It will copy for item. Item is managed at item master organization level. Item master organization level, what is coming, you can change. But what about child inventory? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, got it.
These can be modified or not, that you can set at this attribute level.
Okay.
So yes, we are at manufacturing. Okay. These are all like attributes you can see here. If you search with the manufacturing, you can find. What is that? How they given the name? Wait for a second. Let's search with this and start with this. Item structures. Okay, here classification is different, grouping. So structure item type. Okay, so it is standard. Like if you like, you can set here what level it can be managed. It is set as master level. That is reason if you go to child, you cannot change it. So this is how this attribute level you can see everything. Now, whatever the attributes you are able to see under different tabs, manufacturing and services, inventory, physical attributes, and sales and order management, planning, purchasing, and these all attributes, all you can see in this page only. Just enter without any search criteria, you can see all this. Okay. You can export and you can have a look if you want to see. Just you can click on export. This data will be exported into spreadsheet, and you can see all this. Okay. Just try to understand the concept when we are working on the different transactions and the processes. We'll come back to that item, we'll enable, we'll set in which process, how that item should behave, where it should be available, where it should not be available. Everything we can set. Hope it is very clear to everyone. And once again, I'll just recap only this attribute related thing. So here, so what we are trying to understand is item creation. So item we create at item master. Item master organization. When you create item at item master organization, we select template. The template you can have attributes. Okay. After item creation, okay, after item creation, we assign item to child organization, so that all attributes will be copied from item master. Item master means I'm not talking about organization, or I'll say item. Okay. So all attributes will be copied from, let's take as all attributes will be copied to item from item master. So all attributes, okay, all attributes will be copied to item. Which item we are assigning to child organization, to that organization, which item we are assigning. The same attributes, whatever you set by using the template, whatever you just defaulted, the same will be copied from item master. But So say for example here 10 attributes are set to yes. The same 10 is copied here also as yes. Just take example. 10 is copied. You assigned and those 10 only copied as yes. Now, so child organization level, you want to update attributes. You want to update attributes at child organization level. Now, system will look at what level attributes can be controlled. This is what system will say. System will verify, okay, can we set as a yes with the help of this item template? Okay, you can call it as item template. As per item template, for item what we created, 10 attributes are set as a yes. The 10 are copied at child organization level. So since same item we are assigned to child, it copied. Now here you want to set 2 as no. That you can decide based on this, which attribute is controlled at what level. The 2 attributes what you want to set as no, if those 2 attributes are controlled at organization level, you can change it. If those 10 attributes are controlled at master level, the child inventory organization level, whatever the item you assign, you cannot modify. This is what you have to understand. Everything you can modify at item master organization level where you are creating item. Once we assign that item to child organization, that always look at which attribute is controlled at what organization level. It is controlled at master level only, you cannot change here, only master level you can change. The attribute is set to, it can be controlled at organization level, those can be controlled. Here many attributes are set to organization level. These all are set to organization level. This all you can modify. Once item is assigned to child inventory, child organization means real organization. So these are all attributes you can change. Master. Search with a master. These all you cannot change at your child level. See, for all these attributes, the control that they set to master. If you want to change, you can change. As per your business process, okay, as per your business process, say for example, this costing is need to be decided by child organizations only. Then you can set to organization level. Now you will be able to modify master level as organization level. If you set organization level, don't think only organization level. By default, master level. Even if you don't set at master level you can do it. Therefore, any item, everything you can update at master level. Only we are trying to set controls whether this can be updated organization level or not. That's all. So this is what we have to understand about item attributes. You can just export. You can export into Excel. You can see, okay, there will be 250 to 300 in between the number of attributes which we use for items. Those to support different business processes. Okay, not only just supply chain applications, it includes manufacturing applications and a few other applications also, where we use these items in the respective business process to facilitate that item access or usage in the different activities or processes. These attributes can be used. Okay, based on the attributes only, the item will behave. Okay, the item will behave based on the attributes only. The item attributes will set the behavior of item. Behavior in the sense the item can be purchased, the item can be used in the purchasing process or not. Item can be sold, can be used in the sales process or not. Item can be stored in the inventory, whether this is an inventory item or not, whether it can be stored or not. It's a manufacturing item or kit item, this and that. Everything you can set with the different item related scenarios. So this is all about item creation. We created item and we assigned that item to child inventory. Okay, child inventory, just we're done with this. And we assigned item to child inventory organization also. Okay, we have seen item attributes just now. The operational attributes are nothing but item attributes. the same point I given here. This is also discussed. And we'll see the profile options and catalogs we discussed. Now catalogs I'm not closing. We'll go to catalog and we'll check once. Okay. Then we can wind up for today. Let's go to catalog, whatever we created. Item creation time. Okay, we selected that item is belongs to which catalog, right? Now go to catalog, whatever we created. You can search from the project or you can navigate from the global search. This page we call as global search. Global search page. Any task you can find from here. Go to functional area catalogs. So what is our catalog? When we get that error message, it is not showing all the catalogs. See here it's hiding. We'll come back. Now it will show. Again, this application, I will rather see the log for more information. This is some instance specific issue. Don't worry about it. 1 second. We'll try again. No worries. Click. Scroll a little down. Here is our catalog. Click on catalog. So within this category, catalog, we have multiple categories. For one of item we selected, the item belongs to medical equipment category. Right? Now expand it. Now select same category. Which category? Medical equipment. Here. Select it. Just click on it. Just click on it. Now you see that item is assigned. That item is assigned. This you see here. Go to details. The control at master level we given. That is the reason. If you click on this med equipment, the item is assigned to this medical equipment category. 1 second. Click on this medical equipment. The same item is assigned to medical equipment. At the time of this, okay, surgical table creation, we selected category as a medical equipment. That is the reason the automatic the item is assigned. Why it is showing master organization also? We created this catalog at master level. If you create at child level, it will show only one record. Item is same. Originally, the item is created in which master inventory, that is assigned to which child inventory, that it is showing. Okay, which child inventory that it is showing. And if you click here, you can understand the item. Okay, the item is assigned to which child inventory organizations also you can understand. If you set it controlled at child, you don't see master level assignments here. If you set to organization level, you don't see here the same item is available as a master organization level. You will see only one record. Okay, Mayo dollars inventory only you see. Since we given the catalog is controlled at master level, so it will display the same item is created in which master inventory, item master as well as child also. So this is how it will automatically assign since you are selecting category for that item. Or else from here also you can add the items. You can click on add and you can search and add items directly to categories. Ideally not required. Say for example, you created few items, you forgot to select category for those items. You can go back and you can select the category, or else you want to add here. Directly you want to add that item falls under which category, that you can do from here also. Whenever you create item, if you select category, accordingly those items will be grouped into respect to category, which is a part of catalog. So that's all about catalog. Okay, discussed about it. So in tomorrow's session, we'll see that we'll discuss templates, how to create the new templates or how to copy and modify templates. What are the attributes we have? Those also we'll see. What are the item attributes we have seen just now? Those attributes only would be available at template level. Whatever you set there, accordingly it will update. We will create one template. With that, we'll just create item and all. We will discuss. You should be very clear about these points. These are very much fundamental information. Okay, tomorrow's session will go through item templates and we will discuss about statuses also. We will change the item status, how it will reflect on the items we will discuss, and we'll talk about templates and we'll talk about profile options also. Then we'll go through the rest of points. Okay, so that's all for today. I will connect tomorrow and we'll try to finish this remaining setups or things what we have to understand related to this setup related data or say information. Okay, so any questions from anyone, please?
Yes, Lakshman.
Please.
Yeah, so when you get a chance, can you just reset the password for every user from Dev 61?
Okay. That is completely down. I'll share another email.
Okay.
See, earlier I shared 2 instances, right? One
Yes.
instance is not working, other one is still working. You can use it, or else along with that instance, I am going to share another instance. Means you will get 2 working instances. One is old and another one is new. You can pick whatever you require.
Okay. So which means all my current setups that I have done are gone. And we
Can you send me test mail, or else I'll send to all the participants? Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that. Yeah.
So when you say it's down forever. Like I mean,
permanently down. They made it permanently down. The setups we have to redo in this. Use wrapped implementation template.
Okay. Yeah.
Use wrapped implementation template. You can get maximum setups, and these inventory related again you have to do it.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
Fine. Any questions from anyone?